I'm James Turk. I'm a director of the Gold Money Foundation. And it's my pleasure to be here this afternoon with Marian Miller, who's the founder of Oro y Finanzas, the first Spanish language gold site providing information about gold and silver as money. Marian, it's a real pleasure to speak with you. I've got a number of things I want to talk about. First of all, let's start with Oro y Finanzas. What was the impetus behind your decision to found your Spanish language website?
Well, what I found, it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
James, thank you for inviting me. What we noticed in the year 2003 is that nobody spoke about gold in Spanish. All the information was in English. So I thought it's important because we are 300 million people who speak Spanish.
Yes.
And if you want, gold speaks Spanish because most of the gold comes from Spanish-speaking countries. So I thought it would be important for people to know that.
Yeah. What year did you actually launch Oro y Finanzas?
Where?
Which year?
In 2003.
2003.
Yes.
And what is the website that people can access to get that information?
It's oroyfinanzas.com.
Okay. I wanted to commend you on the wonderful job that you did in the Bundesbank Museum in Frankfurt. We ran these on the videos that you prepared. We ran these also on the Gold Money website. And we got a lot of positive feedback. I personally find that Money Museum at the Bundesbank to be fantastic because it's such an accurate portrayal of the different monetary events that are possible throughout history, looking at German monetary history. What were your impressions of the Monetary Museum in Bundesbank?
Well, the first thing we noticed is that they have a lot of notion about what inflation means. Mm-hmm. Inflation in other countries is not that deep, and they know really in Germany what inflation means.
Having experienced it twice.
Right, and how much it can hurt a country and the purchasing power of people.
Yeah.
And I think they are a lot aware of that, and that's why they have this museum. It's really wonderful.
Yeah, it is absolutely wonderful. And, even if you're too young to have experienced the hyperinflation, any of the hyperinflations that Germany experienced during the 20th century, it's been passed on from generation to generation, from grandparents to parents to, on, and people understand the importance of sound money. But, Germany now is in a situation where it's using the euro rather than the Deutschmark. And the euro seems to be under political control, whereas the Deutschmark was not. Do you agree?
I agree. I think all the money today is under political control. I think we're living maybe the worst times in the whole history of the world. I think not only the euro, the dollar, and I think we're living dismal times. I think we are. This museum in Germany, we should have it all over the world. But the people should know what we all forgot the notion what money is.
Yeah.
And that's very important because, for example, now we have this in Spain. We have this 15M, this revolution,
right.
Street revolution, and it's very curious to notice that people they absolutely forgot what money means.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's very important because it's the core of a democracy. If you don't have a good economic financial system and a sound money, there cannot be a democracy.
Yeah, I agree. The way I sort of describe it is that we have to have a level playing field so everyone can participate in economic activity on the same footing. And the role of government is to ensure that we do have this level playing field. But when Should be, exactly. But when government starts meddling with the monetary process, currency tends to be overissued. It will favor those people who understand what's happening to the monetary situation to the disadvantage of the vast majority of the middle class. And as a consequence, you're going to have a population that's become alienated to the existing structure. And I think Spain's not unique in this regard. I think we're seeing this in many different countries around the world.
Absolutely.